Hey guys, David Phillips, attorney. The question often comes up, what can I do if my car has been repoed? Will bankruptcy help me get my car back? And the short answer to that question is yes, if you file a Chapter 13, there's a very good chance you will be able to get the car back. Here's how that works. If you file a Chapter 13 and your car has already been repossessed, the first thing we do is give notification to the creditor that repossessed your vehicle that you are now in an active Chapter 13 case. This has to be done very quickly after the repo, and in Tennessee, generally you have no more than 10 days from the day they pick the car up until they'll dispose of the vehicle at like an auto auction or something like that. So you have to be very fast. But if the case is filed within that time limit before the car has been sold at an auction, you have an excellent chance of getting the car returned. There are some requirements, though, that have to be met, or the creditor would not have to return the vehicle. The number one issue that comes up would be, is the vehicle insured? So you definitely need to make sure that you have insurance on the vehicle that would protect the creditor in the event that the vehicle were damaged in any way. So if you have full coverage automobile insurance, that of course will work. But if nothing else, if you can even get collision coverage, which will protect the creditor, then usually that will pass with the bankruptcy court. Another big issue you have to be sure of is, can you afford the payments in the bankruptcy plan that you have proposed to the court? If, for instance, you're not working and there's not going to be any way for you to fund the Chapter 13, then there's a good possibility that the court would not order the vehicle returned to you. This falls under the feasibility parts of the bankruptcy law that deal with Chapter 13 plans and whether they will work or not. The way we do it is upon notifying the creditor that you have filed bankruptcy. Sometimes they will go ahead and return the vehicle within a few days. If they don't want to do it that way, then you may have to go to court, and that could take up to a couple of weeks because the court schedules are fairly busy, and it generally takes about that long in order to get before a bankruptcy judge. But if all is in order, you have a plan that you're going to be able to make the payments on, you've got insurance on the vehicle, you need the vehicle, for instance, to get to work or to the doctor or whatever you do in your daily lives, there's an excellent chance again that the court will order the return of the vehicle, and you can then keep it with the filing of the Chapter 13. In Chapter 7, for what it's worth, there really wouldn't be any protection there to speak of. About the only time a car would be returned in a Chapter 7 filing would be if the Chapter 7 trustee was interested in the vehicle, which wouldn't help you because then the court would be taking the car and selling it, and that would defeat the purpose if you're wanting to get the car back. Hope this information was helpful. Be happy to look at your particular situation. Do remember, if your car has been repoed, you need to act quickly or the time will run and there'll be really no way to get it back with a bankruptcy filing. Thanks until next time. Be sure and call if we can be of assistance.